Over the past year, the world was reminded of how indispensable energy is to our lives, our safety, and our well-being. Texas Oil and Natural Gas makes energy, healing, and modern life possible. Some remarkable individuals have fueled Texas' success, forging a path to unprecedented vitality and security for every Texan. We believe these extraordinary individuals deserve recognition. That is why the Texas Oil and Gas Association's Distinguished Service Award was created in 1936. And for over 85 years, we have bestowed this honor to only the most respected and illustrious individuals in our industry. The selection process is rigorous. The most recent recipients nominate their choice for the award, and then a jury of former recipients selects the finalists. Only those with the character and qualities most revered by our industry make the cut. Today, we celebrate that decision. The Texas Oil and Gas Association is honored to introduce the recipient of the 2021 Distinguished Service Award, Travis Stice. Travis Stice comes from a long tradition of proud Midlanders. His grandfather, O.W. Stice, arrived in the late 1920s, and following several years as a U.S. postal carrier between Midland and Lovington, New Mexico, he opened Cash and Carry Grocery downtown. In fact, the centerpiece of Travis's office is a clock that hung in the grocery store for 40 years. As a third-generation Midlander, this keepsake reminds him of the importance of remembering where you come from. After graduating from college and embarking on his career, he always knew his chosen path would bring him back home. He graduated from Midland Lee High School and went on to Texas A&M University. Travis graduated with a degree in petroleum engineering in 1985 and entered the industry during one of the most difficult times for new graduates. After many rejections, Travis thankfully accepted his only job offer from Mobil Oil. After 5 years with Mobil, he moved on to Burlington Resources and held a series of positions until its acquisition by ConocoPhillips in 2006. After 2 years with ConocoPhillips, he left to explore the private equity world, ultimately landing with Diamondback Energy in 2011. With over 800 employees, Diamondback Energy is headquartered in Midland, in the heart of the Permian Basin. Travis has served as executive officer since January 2012 and as a director since November 2012. He also serves as the chief executive officer and director of the general partners of both subsidiaries, Viper Energy Partners LP and Rattler Midstream LP. In search of additional funding to pursue the early days of horizontal drilling in the Permian, Diamondback went public in October of 2012 as a small-cap public company producing around 3,700 barrels of oil equivalent per day at the time of the IPO. After what can only be viewed as a meteoric rise, Diamondback, an S&P 500 company, now produces over 400,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day in 2021 and is a top 5 oil producer in the state of Texas. With a $450 million investment, Diamondback created the industry's first variable dividend mineral company, Viper Energy Partners, in 2014. This was the second initial public offering led by Travis. While it was a non-traditional investment for an oil and gas company, it has turned out to be an excellent investment and spawned a new investor segment for minerals. Not yet done in the public company creation mode, in 2019, the Diamondback team created another public company value proposition, Rattler Midstream, to own, operate, develop, and acquire midstream and energy-related infrastructure assets. Travis is confident there will be no more IPOs. 3 is enough. Travis and his team built Diamondback upon 3 key tenets: be the best in execution, the lowest cost operator, and maintain complete transparency. Consistent with what is best for the shareholders and the company's future success, Travis knows this is only accomplished through the strength of Diamondback's people and Travis remains grateful for the privilege of representing Diamondback employees. Travis met his wife Brenda in Midland as high school sweethearts in 1978. Travis says Brenda has been his girlfriend for 43 years and his wife for 37 years. Their lasting relationship is one of his proudest accomplishments. They have 3 children and 2 grandchildren. In 2017, Travis was inducted into the Texas A&M Academy of Distinguished Graduates of the Harold Vance Department of Petroleum Engineering for his notable contributions to the petroleum engineering profession. Travis and his wife serve on the board of various organizations, giving back so that others less fortunate can reach their full potential, particularly the unborn and those who are most underserved. With Travis at the helm, Diamondback has actively supported community investments that have assisted literacy programs, food banks, and helped the disadvantaged to thrive. Diamondback has contributed over $4.8 million to these efforts from 2019 to the present day, and Diamondback employees have spent hundreds of hours volunteering with a variety of charitable efforts in the local communities. Despite his many accomplishments, Travis remains a humble man. Whether at home, in the office, the church pew, sports stands cheering on his grandkids, or in the community, he lives in a way that is fully authentic. His values and visionary leadership deserve the utmost recognition. Congratulations, Travis Stice.